In this brief video, I'll be reviewing what I presented in class last week regarding the backing up and restoring of company files. So in this case I have Chapter 2, Christina Rihanna Interior Designs open, and in this video I'm not working through the virtual desktop because it is quite a bit slower. I am working directly with QuickBooks Desktop on my laptop. So as I mentioned last week, in order to back up a file you're working on, and I'm going to close out of that, and I'm going to open first in this case I'm going to back it up and then I'll open it. So I'm going to back up the company here. I'm going to create a local backup, and I have local backup radio button selected, so I'll click next, and then where I want to save this. So here you can back it up and back this file up on a jump drive, online in your Madison student account, for example. I'm just for purposes of expedience going to save it directly to my hard drive, which I will receive a warning about because while it is recommended that your working copy be saved on the hard drive so you can work much faster with it, and the final version, your backup copy, QBB extension, should be saved on a remote drive so that in the event your computer crashes, you won't lose your file. But just for expedience, and since I've already demonstrated saving it on remote drives, I'll just save it directly to the hard drive. Alright, and I'm not going to change the name. I have the date and time automatically added. As I mentioned in class, we'll just limit the number of backups to no more than 3 is recommended, and I'll click OK. And then I'll get the warning that says, do you really want to back it up on the hard drive? And I will in this case say, yeah, that's fine, and then I'll save it, and then it's going right where I wanted to, but now it'll save in my hard drive. And then this is where it's much faster using your own version of QuickBooks directly on your PC rather than using the virtual desktop, because that backing up process takes a long time through the virtual desktop. And I see that it's saved. So we've backed up our file. Now I'd like to restore that file. So we're going to open or restore a company. And I want to restore a backup, so I'm going to click that second radio button, and I have it on local backup as we talked about, and I'm going to go ahead and restore a previous version that I had already saved. And now this working copy will be a QBW extension, which means it's a working copy, and here it is recommended that this working copy is saved on your hard drive, because if you were working right off your jump drive, it would be a very slow process. And I'll just save it with you'll notice with my name, you'll notice in the text in the tutorials it says to insert your name in the company file name. Since I'm not requiring you to submit your tutorials, you don't need to insert your name. You're certainly welcome to. And I'll save this working copy. And it'll take a few minutes before everything populates and the file is fully restored. And then later, once I back this up again and I'm done working on it for the day, then it's recommended that you save it onto your remote storage device, such as a USB drive. So as we know, we need to enter the password to access this file. And this password is found in your text on the top of page 11, as we talked about in class. It's just student 1 with S capitalized and no spaces. So what I've done is I've restored a backup copy into a working copy, and I restored it or saved the working copy onto my hard drive so that I can work with it efficiently. And then when I'm done finally and I want to back up the copy, here's where I would back up to either my jump drive or my online account or some other storage device remote from your PC. If you have any questions on this topic or any regarding QuickBooks, please feel free to let me know.